Hello everyone, Jennifer with Crafty Bones. Just a quick update. So I finished all 3 panels of the Lost Souls duster that I'm going to make. And gravity is a horrible, horrible thing. Not just on the human body, but on everything. So last night I finished the last of the panels and I sewed them together at the shoulder. And I put it on and I was like, wow, gravity's really pulling this down. It's a lot longer than I thought it was. And then I realized that I had actually sewn the back panel on upside down. Yeah, so I spent the rest of the night cutting it apart and I'll put it back together at some point today, but it's a lot longer than I expected it to be. I should have done one less repeat of the series. But when I did one less, it looked a lot shorter. It looked too short. But anyway, that is 3 full skeins minus this. This is all that's left out of 3 full skeins. I do have a 4th skein that I can use if I decide to put little cap sleeves or something on it, and also to make the tie. I think what I'm going to do is wash it and hope for the best to see if it shrinks a little. But it was the Hygge Charm, and the color is Stargaze. It is white with a metallic fleck in it. Yeah. And anyway, so yeah, it's really, really long, but I'm really, really short. And I was hoping it to go to my knees, and now it's midway down my calf. So, like I said, I'll sew it together, decide if I want sleeves on it or not. I have to actually see it in a full-length mirror to know that. And then I will either sew the sleeves on or not sew the sleeves on. I'm going to go halfway down the side so that it's split at the bottom and put a tie at the front. It's big, but I think the problem is the pattern that I'm using, you have to be in multiples of like 40, 60, 80. You can't do 30, 50, 70. You have to have even multiples, in even multiples of 10. So even if I can't wear it, it's just it's a project that I finished, something to be excited about, right? So anyway, there's that. And then I also managed to get to JoAnn for some of the big twists that was on sale for $1.50. And I went to the store with a coupon that it was 25% off total purchase, even sale items. And then after I got there, I realized that it expired the day before. But then I had another one that was 20% off that was only online, pick up in store. And I'm like, I know I had another coupon, I couldn't find it. And after I left, I realized that it was one that I had gotten in the mail for my half birthday. And it was 20% off your total purchase, and it doesn't expire until 2 days from now, but the sale is over, so it's pointless. I probably won't get any more. But what I did get, I picked up the Big Twist Coral, and wow, that's really blowing out bad from the sun, but I'm sure you've all seen it. It's like a neon orange. Again, it's called Coral. The Big Twist is 100% acrylic. It is a 4-weight. And the recommended hook size is a 5mm or H, and the recommended knitting needle is a 5mm. I'll probably use a 6. I used this new Furls hook for this entire project back here. It was nice having this length here because there were a lot of double crochet 2 together in there. But other than that, I don't need to spend $12 on a crochet hook. But a Furls for 12 bucks, it was worth trying it. And I have another one that's shaped similar to this that is the Hobby Lobby brand. That is the inline hook, because I don't typically use inline because they tend to cost more, but that's an inline hook. I typically use the cheapest ones I can find that have a big handle on them because, well, my wrists start to hurt. So anyway, I got 8 of these coral. I haven't decided what pattern I want to use on it yet, but I will border it in white, and I got 1 of the white. And then this one I figure will be a blanket. All of these together will be a blanket. So I got 2 of this, which is grape, 2 of the bubblegum, 2 of the aqua, and 2 of the medium gray. My store didn't have a lot left by the time I realized that the sale was going on. And yeah, I didn't want, there was only 1 white left. I helped some other person get some white down off the top, not realizing I was giving her the last 4 white, but that's okay. That's fine. Otherwise I could have done red, white, and blue. That would have been fun. But I didn't want the red and the blue for anything else. But I thought these 4 colors together would be cute. And they are 380 yards. So 8 of these will make a decent sized blanket. And same with 8 of these. Just have to decide which pattern I want to use. But I will definitely trim it in white because that's very contrasting. And I also picked up another fabric. Every year I try to find the new Halloween fabrics that are out. They have a really nice one on the website, and it says it's not available in stores, but when you go to look online, it's been out of stock since the day they put it up on the website. Why is it on the website? It wasn't there before Halloween, so why is it there now if we can't buy it? So this is what I got. I always buy something that's skulls or skeletons. I will someday make a quilt with it, but it has to be non-Halloween. So had this had bats or spiders or anything like that on it, I wouldn't have gotten it. I tend to stay away from anything that is Day of the Dead or Sugar Skull because it's not the same thing. I do have a few fabrics that are Sugar Skull. I have one over there. Hold on. Okay, so this is one of the Sugar Skull fabrics that I did buy. I bought it several years ago now, maybe 5 years ago. But I made myself a bag to take my stuff back and forth to work. I prefer to carry 1 bag as opposed to 3 or 4 or whatever. When I was working nights, I always took something to work on, not usually yarn because I don't want it in the hospital, but whether it was a book I was reading or puzzle books or anything like that. If you're working the night shift, you have time to kill a lot of the time. So I had that and my lunch and my purse, and I carried it all in 1 bag because that's easier. But I think I've shown you guys a bag that I made before. I made it for a baby. That one was closed at the top. This one is not. So it's just simply straps made out of the same fabric. And extra wide double fold bias tape around all the edges. There's a pocket on each side on the outside. And then inside, all of the seams are covered with a double fold extra wide bias tape. And I do that because then I can wash this. I've washed this so many times. I have 2 that I carry back and forth to work. This one and then one that's got little dancing skeletons on it that's lined with a pink and white tuxedo stripe. And it's trimmed in pink, I think. I don't remember. It's downstairs. Anyway, so those are the 2 bags that I made myself for work. This one is a little smaller than the other one, and that's because I cut off 6 inches of this and made a small drawstring bag, and I carry all my candy. I have a sugar-free candy that I take with me because hospitals are really, really dry, and you can't always carry a drink around with you, but you can stick a couple pieces of candy in your pocket. So that's what I do. And but yeah, I think that's the only Sugar Skull fabric that I have. I know I have another one that's like this, but it's the roses are red instead of it all being in grayscale. But that's it. That's all I have. Just a pitiful update on the Lost Souls duster that I'm making because I sewed it together upside down in my sleepy haze last night. And so maybe next time I'll have it done and I can show you just how long. Well, no, I won't be able to show you just how long it is because it's frankly too long to all get on camera. But thanks for stopping by, everyone, and happy crocheting. Hey guys, I forgot to mention, I did pick up some of the Michael's mystery boxes. It's the first time I ever got them, so I wanted to go get some. I picked up 3 of them, and I tried to get heavy ones because I'm not that into the floral stuff, but I ended up with a lot of floral stuff anyway. So I'll put some pictures in of the stuff that came in my mystery boxes, but I gave most of it away, so I don't have it to show you.